my new FDR X3000, and I've got the old screen with it. So before we start, cheers Eddie, Scott's Wild Camper, thank you for putting the clips up for me. It did make my mind up. So yeah, happy days. So I'll be filming it with that, so it's going to have a bit of a fisheye because it's in 4K. So we'll see how that goes. Hello guys, right, welcome to my little gear review. Right, welcome back, take two. As I was saying, we're going to the Alps, and right, welcome back, take three. Hopefully the battery will last. I'll just give it a quick charge. Oh, you left it. Marley wants to say hello. So, excuse me, I've got to wear glasses for a minute. Right, so like I was saying, these are the packs. This is my pack, same size as Lucy's, 55 litres, and it's ram-packed 55 litres. Marley, out of the way. On the outside, walking poles, waterproof jacket. Marley, first aid kit.
Lie down.
And a very cheap waterproof Chinese blanket, £3, weighs about 200 grams or something, but really good for the front of the tent and for sitting on when you have a rest. Water bottle in that side, sporks, titanium one and a plastic one. I hate the titanium, but I keep breaking the plastic ones. There's my filter bottle. That's one with a filter, so you can fill it up out of rivers and streams, shake it, leave it for 10 minutes, drink away. So that's that. In the top, woolly hat, my favourite, waterproof gloves. That's that. So,
Oh, you've got something in that pocket.
oh, what have I got? Oh yeah, just in case. I hate midgies and mozzies, so I'm taking smidge. Right. Obviously, one major bit of weight for me. Oh no, first, the flask. Gotta have that. Jack Daniels in that one. And then one massive bit of weight for me is the drone with 3 batteries. So, but that has to be able to fit in the top of my backpack in case it rains. So that's that. Another must for me, that is my coffee. I think, how many is there per day?
I've put 3 per day, but I might put more in.
3 per day. If I can fit more, I'll take them. They're the coffee bags. In here's all my electronics, in a waterproof stuff sack. Things like my egg timer. This is a must. This is a Pebble. It's about 8,600, I think, something like that. Power bank. So that'll give me 4 charges for my iPhone. And we've also, I think Lucy's carrying it, but I should be carrying it. We've got a massive one, about 20,000, 20 odd thousand. So that'll charge the GoPro and the new Sony a few times. And then of course, head torch, spare head torch, 3 other GoPro batteries and 2 other batteries for the Sony will go in there, and another set of batteries for the head torch. They're AAA's, 3 of those. In here is my waterproof stuff sack, and this is what my clothes will be in. And I've got one down vest, like a body warmer, and a pair of dry, warm, woolly socks for every night. I'm debating still whether to take these, but these are my waterproof socks, so if it's hammering I'll probably wear those as opposed to my walk-in set in the day. Just a spare walk-in set at the moment, just in case. Pair of pants. They're my thermal, well, what do you call them, merino base layers. So even if it gets cold I can put those on, trousers on top, waterproofs on top would be fine. But they're to sleep in, base layer to sleep in. And that's that on the clothes. Apart from my Prism jacket, which I take everywhere, it's my favourite bit of kit, that is. It's Prima Loft, still keeps you warm when it's wet. I've thrown it over the outside of the waterproof in the rain and snow many a time, and it still does its job. So that's that. Titanium cup, in here, milk powder, stuffed full. So hopefully give me enough coffees in a bag. I'll just show you, there you go. So that's one way of coffee mate, because I love that in the coffees. What else have we got? Oh yes, rather than take a fleece, I'm taking my Rab windproof. It's got a small insulating layer and it's warm as heck and really comfortable and light. That's my whole cook set. We will be taking more gas and it won't be this size. I'll probably take 2 of the bigger ones just in case, because we'll be stopping a lot. It's not a high mileage walk. My stove's in there and the pot stand and another pot. So that's all that. And then that is my new tent, as we saw, 650 grams, probably about 700 now. I've added extra pegs and guy lines. But you saw that in the last video. Right, I've decided on the Summit mat because I've tried out the last couple of camps my Thermarest Neo Light, and I just prefer this for comfort. I don't need the insulation in it for this trip, but I'm prepared to carry the extra weight just for the extra comfort, because I cannot recommend these highly enough. These are brilliant. So I'm taking that. Okay. Sleeping bag, decided to in the last video before one because I just got cold with the quilt and the liner. But this will take me down to -10, so well over the top. But you never know, it could be wet, it could be get down to 2 degrees at night in September. It has been known, highly unlikely, but that's my mountain equipment light line. And then last but not least, and this is the heaviest single item, that is all my food. Everything, absolutely everything. I'll give you an example. I'll go for, what day should we pick? Day 2. There's day 2. So I'll just, at the beginning of each day, I'll just pull this out of my bag or the night before, seal it all up again, and that will be what I'll dip into all day. But food, snacks, shop blocks, a mule bar, some silly yoghurt flakes, a mule bar, and then for breakfast, porridge with maple syrup, dehydrated. For dinner, oriental chicken with rice, chocolate chip dessert, because I've got to have a dessert. And then, as well as the shop blocks, being an ex-mountain biker, I really do believe in this sort of stuff at the end of the day. If you can refuel with one of these type of drinks, your legs will feel so much better in the morning. I know it because I've tried it on the mountain bike and these work. So we've got one of these for each day as well. So, yeah, that, oh yeah, a towel, opens up, highly absorbent, lightweight, weighs nothing. I'm probably going to need this for my tent to wipe it down. So, but there you go. And
Can't believe all that fits in there.
waterproof trousers. These are just cheap over trousers. I'm not that bothered about them being hot and sweaty. You can unzip them, you can get a bit of air in them. I just slow down in the rain anyway. My pillow, shown you that before, little inflatable pillow. And then that is actually, oh, and just in case, I've always got to have one of these because I hate them. Mosquito head net, midges and mosquitoes, I can't stand them. And that is about it, apart from, like I said, gas, which we can't carry on the plane. So, and talking of the plane,
Molly.
this is Lucy's pack. Now you hear horror stories about people losing straps from their packs on the airplanes, so we've bought this. I've never had the problem. I've travelled a few times with a backpack, but I've never had that problem, but you do hear about it. So these are cheap and cheerful. They're just Highlander, and you wrap them over your finished rucksack, and it just keeps everything all neat and tidy.
And with the poles on the outside, you never know if they get caught up on the conveyor belts.
Yeah, because they have, if your straps get caught in the conveyor belt, if they can, they just cut them there and then get it running. You lose your straps, that's it. So, yeah, that's about it, I think. So the battery lasted, that's good.
I've got virtually the same.
Yeah, Lucy's got virtually the
I
same
haven't
sort
got a
of
cook
stuff.
set. Austin's got that, but Austin's blanket that's identical to mine weighs 120 grams more for some reason, because mine only weighs 80 grams.
80 grams, sorry, that was just a guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's the next thing I've got.
Oh yeah, one of those life straws that you can attach
I've got
to
a
a
real
straw of a
garish
bottle.
colour one.
Yeah. So,
And Ortley
Oh yes, of course.
water bag for...
The Ortley water bag we had in one of the last videos, that's going with us as well. So when we fill up before we camp, if we pass a lake or a stream, we'll fill it up and I'll carry it up. Because it'll only be an hour at the most with all that weight.
And I've bought a spare lid in case I drop one in the stream again.
Yeah, because I forgot to put that in the last video. I said you flipped your lid, but Lucy went to fill the water bag up in the stream the first time she used it.
It went white
Spun
water.
it off, it flew off, went in the water, whoosh,
white
gone
water
in Greenfall Reservoir, so there you go. So these things can happen, can't they? Okay, right, so that's about it.
Oh,
So,
I've got stuff like shampoo and
bathroom
deodorant in
stuff,
mine.
Lucy's got all
That's
that as
the
well.
only-
Yeah.
But I haven't got a cook pot.
But when you unpack your rucksack, you wonder how you get it all in, don't you? At least you know that it's getting smaller every day with the food use. So, yes. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.
So don't feel that bad actually.
Did I mention they're 15? Yeah. I bet you I forgot. My bag weighs 15 kilos, and Lucy's is about the same at the moment. So,
But I've looked online, my bag weighs nearly 3/4 of a kilo more than
Yeah,
Austin's
heavy
before
backpack.
when
So-
it's empty, so that's a bit of a bummer because
Yeah.
I only wanted to carry 14 kilos.
yeah, 3/4 of a kilo is a lot of weight more, you know, as a base weight. So, okay, right, all done. Cheers then.